Hi Taurus, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of August 8th through the 14th. This is for Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, and Taurus Rising signs. Very interesting. Virgo just had, this is their overall energy as well in the same position. All right, Taurus, at the bottom of the deck I have the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles can represent an offer or information coming through that's quite significant for some Taurians. And then for other Taurians, he does represent forward movement, but he is a slower forward movement. And when he's around, something can be a bit of a process, so with his energy. So for some Taurians, maybe you're slowly but surely reaching your goal. He's actually the only knight who's always successful with reaching his goals. So for some of you, you might have been slowly but surely making progress. The overall energy is the Eight of Cups, though, which is forward movement. You moving forward. For some Taurians, you could be physically moving forward, maybe moving to a new home or traveling. And then for other Taurians, this is you looking to the future. Yeah, leaving the past behind, looking forward, moving forward with your life in some way. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is also very... he's very detail-oriented, he's in the mind, he's quite cautious, very careful knight, and he likes to plan out all of his steps before moving forward. So, you know, this could be some Taurians, you know, planning out the details, really thoroughly thinking things through before moving forward. I do also have the Eight of Swords here, which is that mental energy. So for some Taurians, you could be in the mind, having some insecurities, some doubts, some fears, so needing to get out of the mind. This is an energy that you can eliminate. Needing to remain positive, look to the future. Try not to let this energy hinder you, Taurus. But also, for some Taurians, this could be a confusing energy. The Eight of Swords can be a confusing energy. There could be something that you're coming through quite victorious with, Taurus. With the Six of Wands here, some confusion surrounding some sort of success that you could have had recently or that's coming through this week. There might be the need for some clarity with this, or you're waiting on success with strength underneath. Needing more confidence with the Six of Wands and the Eight of Swords. This is for some Taurians, you simply needing more confidence. There's something that you don't have faith in, or this could be you personally, Taurus, needing to have more confidence with this energy here, needing to have more, needing to be stronger. With strength here, you might need to have some sort of courage, because I see this Ace of Wands here. So there could be a lack of confidence when it comes to a new beginning. There could be confusion surrounding a new beginning. For some Taurians, this is something you've been waiting on. And then for other Taurians, this is you needing to maybe take control of this situation, needing to take the bull by the horns, but maybe you're fearing the worst, or maybe, you know, you're doubting yourself. You need to have more confidence in regards to this Ace of Wands. This is a wonderful and exciting, passionate new beginning. This could be like a creative idea. This could be a project. This could be a new job, a new relationship, a new home, something that's exciting. But because I also have this Knight of Swords here, which can be another confusing energy surrounding this, maybe you're not confident or not sure if, you know, this is coming through, Taurus. But this is you actually wanting to charge forward. With the Knight of Swords, this is you wanting to charge forward, wanting to have control. With the Chariot here. But you're waiting. You're waiting with the Nine of Wands. This could be you waiting for quite some time. This is you really holding out and persevering, being quite persistent with sticking something out and waiting on something. Waiting to be able to move forward, waiting on this victory, this success. Waiting and remaining hopeful. We have the Star on top of the Nine of Wands. Remaining positive for the most part. You know, there could be, you know, for some of you, some doubts, some worries, but for the most part, you remaining hopeful, keeping your faith in regards to what it is that you're hanging on to or waiting on. The Star is, you know, your angels, your spirit guides. This is that amazing divine energy. So this is you being divinely guided, Taurus, you know, towards new beginnings and towards the things that you want, towards the things that you've been waiting on. For some of you, you need to have more confidence. You need to have more confidence. And you need to keep the faith. You need to believe. You need to keep the faith. For other Taurians, you need to take control. You need to take control, perhaps, in some way, shape, or form. Go within. For some of you, you need to take control. So maybe things can move forward. I see you moving forward. I see you moving towards success. I mean, that is apparent. I see you moving towards success, Taurus, but I also see for some of you it being a bit of a process with the Knight of Pentacles. It's taking quite some time, and that's why we have this energy here, because, you know, maybe it's taking so long. Now you're starting to doubt. Now you're starting to fear that it's not going to happen for some of you. But you need to remain positive. You need to keep the faith. And for some of you, you certainly need to maybe take control if you can. Take this bull by the horns. For some of you. For others, you just need to be strong. You need to just hang in there. Let me pull you an additional guidance card. Overall, I think it's going to be a good week. Just try to stay out of your head. Try to remain positive. Financially, I don't think it's going to be a bad week whatsoever. You actually don't have, oh, you do, you have the Eight of Cups. I was going to say you don't have any Cups cards here, but you do. Emotionally, I see it being actually a good week. I see you looking to your future. For some of you, I see you moving forward. This card just jumped. Very nice. And a lot of signs have been pulling this. Astara. You deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires, and don't compromise, Taurus. Which I do feel like the majority of you, you're not going to. You're not going to compromise with whatever this is, whatever it is that you're passionate about, Taurus. Just hang in there. It can be a bit of a process with this energy, but with the Knight of Pentacles, he's the only knight who always reaches his goal. You are being divinely guided. You need to remain positive. Know that you will reach your goal. You will be successful, Taurus. Okay? So I do hope that you found this reading helpful, and I hope you have a great week. Take care.